Admiral Sinha, is that also your appreciation, since the Navy is also now operating or will be operating the Rafale Marines, the IAF already has 2 squadrons of the Rafales. Would French fighter jet engines make more sense in terms of Make in India and long-term partnership and future aircraft?
Without doubt. Without doubt, France will be at #1 spot and Russia at #2. Americans, I'm sorry how much to depend and rely on them. UK, well, they don't have that kind of ability to support your line of build. But as coming back to that S-400, why not S-500?
Yes.
S-500 is also, on the cards. It is moving. They are just doing the trials. So I think from S-400, buy few of S-400 if you are going to buy. Second thing, Gaurav, Prime Minister has spoken about Sudarshan Chakra, getting the
Yes.
whole country under this air defense system. And for that, even this 10 will not be enough. I am sure that,
Yes.
the Air Force must be doing all the calculations, but my own guess is that 10 will not be enough. Therefore, it should be a combination of S-400. You go ahead what you're buying, but do contract for S-500 when it comes.
Sandeep, are we also looking at Make in India when it comes to a much wider air defense shield? We've seen how India's integrated air defense system and some shorter range of, surface-to-air missiles performed excellently during Op Sindoor. But the big picture, are we looking at S-400 or the likes of X-400 in future to be manufactured in India?
Absolutely, Gaurav. The star of the show literally was the IACCS, the Indian Air Force's Integrated Air Command and Control System, which proved its mettle. It's been long in the pipeline. The Air Force has worked very hard. They've institutionalized it. And now you have a multi-layered air defense coverage over large parts of North India. And we've seen their impact during Operation Sindoor. And all of these missiles, Gaurav, they are literally plug and play into that. The S-400 is the outermost tire of this missile shield that we have, and the other smaller missiles are the lower end of it. And if the S-500, for instance, comes, it will be the upper end of this spectrum. Now, the thing is that India also has its own ballistic missile defense programs. We have the DRDO that's working on projects like the Project Kusha, which is a long-range surface-to-air missile project like the S-400. But as Admiral Sinha mentioned, for a country of our size and the kind of threat environment that we are facing, even these 10 systems may not be enough. There's enough and more room for all of these systems to be integrated into the IACCS. That's a very capable system that's going into Mark II and Mark III. So you can have both the S-400 and the indigenous BMD and the AAD systems coexisting. So it's one big umbrella, and as the Prime Minister mentioned, the Sudarshan Chakra, that's the big picture where we are seeing air defense
Air Marshal
integrated
Chopra,
with missiles.
won't we have too much to maintain? And logistics, wouldn't that be a nightmare if you're looking at the Su-57s from Russia, the Rafales and Rafales Marines from France? Then we're also looking at manufacturing Rafale fuselage in India and avionics. We're looking at the Russian engine and we're looking at the French engine. Isn't that getting very complicated logistics-wise?
I think, Gaurav, now we have started cleaning up. The MiG-21 has gone. In the long run, maybe 10, 15 years from now, we'll have the Su-30 upgraded variants by then. We'll have Rafale, and if we make Rafales in India, 114 of them, which is a separate subject altogether. Then we'll have the Rafale. We will have the AMCA, LCA, and interim Su-57 stroke, whatever aircraft the country will choose. So the number of fleets will gradually peter off. The Jaguar has to go next. We are the only ones flying in the world. And then Mirage 2000, MiG-29 will follow suit in the due course in maybe 10, 15 years. So ultimately, we are all very conscious that number of fleets, too many. India has suffered that for a very long time. Large inventories are sitting on, in logistics sections. So therefore, you need to clean up. And that cleaning up process has started. Finally, we should have bulk of LCAs, AMCA, and Rafale, and that kind of
the Su-57s. Should we be going in for Su-57s as a stopgap, as you say? Brilliant conversation. Let's see in what direction is the country moving forward. But one word, yes or no. Should we be going in for the Su-57s as a stopgap? without it impacting the AMCA project in the long run? Let me start by you, Air Marshal Chopra, yes or no?
2 squadrons, yes.
Admiral Sinha, yes or no?
Very much. Very
Sandeep,
much.
yes. Sandeep, yes or no?
2 squadrons, yes.
Okay, 2 squadrons, yes. So it's a thumbs up from all our specialists. We'll be tracking the story very, very closely. Let's see what the government ultimately decides.